Hello, happy Friday to all. I thought I'd do a little video on my favorite Prince albums. So I'm gonna do like from 10 to 1 here. And at 10, I have a record, Planet Earth. It's a record that hasn't really been described very positively through media, but I really like the songs. They're really uplifting to me. I definitely like guitar a lot. Mr. Goodnight is a fun song. There's just so many uplifting good songs, I think, on this release. So I just wanted to give it like honorable mention and put it on the top 10. I mean, it's pretty hard to make all 40 plus Prince albums into a top 10 anyway. So maybe instead of saying these are the top best, we could also say that these are 10 suggestions for listening to Prince. On place 9, I have the record Come. It's also a very interesting, more reflective record of his. I think the song that has meant the much to me is the song Father. Very explanative of how he became the way he is and the abuse that his father put him through. A really tough song about a father abusing him physically in the closet and then going up on the roof to take his own life. So yeah, that's a pretty heavy song. Prince, he ends the song by saying, "Don't abuse children or end up like me," and it's also quite heavy of a statement, but it's also a weird humor in that statement, of course, since Prince became this superstar. You can say that he's a bit sex addicted and obsessed as well. So yeah, that is definitely maybe correlated. I'd say it's correlated to the abuse there, because there's also definitely a way to try to get love and affection that you haven't gotten from your parents through sex. So that is not always a good idea. So, but it's more it explains that. But not getting in too much into that, more into that song, which definitely was a standout song on the album. I'm going to move on to the next one. And the next one is Around the World in a Day. I bought this on vinyl a few months back, and I thought it was a really underrated Prince album. It has some of his greatest tracks on it. It has Raspberry Beret, which is, to me, like it's such a beautiful song. I think Raspberry Beret is definitely top 10 Prince songs for me. So definitely check out Around the World in a Day. There's some really cool songs on it. Tambourine. It just has such a good flow as an album, I think. It's got great cover art as well. And at place number 7, I put 1999, which has it's not as complete as some of his other early work, but I still think it's one of his most important works, since some of the songs are so strong. So definitely check out this one on SACD, HD tracks, vinyl preferably, to get the whole range of the sound. I think it's a really cool album. I don't think the title track needs any introduction either, so I'd say that through his whole shtick on the 1999 thing has even gone through like the generation after, and that kind of proves testament to how important that album is. On place, where are we now? Yeah, we're at place 7 now, right? You got the album Sign of the Times. It's a bit demanding album, but in a way it's also very easy to listen to. We got the title track, which is a classic, and we got Playing in the Sunshine, Housequake. Adore is one of my favorite tracks of his. I mean, Prince has a lot of songs like Adore, and one of them is Most Beautiful Girl in the World, and blue light. He just has this really cool style to some of his tracks. They're pretty similar, but I really like the vibe of Adore. Then on place 4, I would have to put Diamonds and Pearls, because for me it was the record I discovered Prince through. I'm a child of the 80s, but I turned teenager in the 90s, so Diamonds and Pearls was like really big when I was around. I wasn't that old, I was just around 11 or 12 or something, but we played it a lot at school parties and stuff like that, and I definitely still like it quite a bit. I got a vinyl rip of it pretty recently, and I thought about buying it on actual vinyl too, because it's definitely such a. I mean, the musicians in that whole era are just so great. I mean, the fabulous female singer that works on this record. I don't remember her name right now, but she is definitely amazing. Just check out some of the videos from this era. It's just yeah, we got so many good tracks. Thunder, Diamonds and Pearls, Get Off. Yeah, we got a ton of them on this record, so this is definitely a Prince classic for me. So that was my 10 to number 5 in Prince albums I want to recommend. So we're gonna do part 2 in a while here, so stay tuned.